James Dorsey. He's an adjunct senior fellow at the Rajaratnam School of International Studies. It's good to see you, James. Thank you for joining us. So what are your thoughts on Hamas's recent statements? If they do release all the hostages at one go, would that put them in a weaker position to stop Israel from conducting its war on Gaza and eventually break the siege?
Well, it depends on what they want to get or what they get in return for the release of all the hostages. What I think that Hamas is doing is trying to exploit or capitalize on several factors. One, Donald Trump has to square, on the one hand, his resettlement plan with what Arab states want. And at stake is much more than just simply the plan. It's massive Saudi investment, for example, in the United States. He wants to capitalize on the fact that Benjamin Netanyahu is under public pressure in Israel to get the hostages released at whatever cost. Hamas also wants to capitalize on the fact that within the U.S. Congress, there is bipartisan questioning of the Trump resettlement plan. So that's what this is all aimed at. If they can get a complete withdrawal of Israel from the Gaza Strip and an agreement on the governance of the Strip post-war, that would be indeed a success for Hamas in terms of a return for all the hostages.
This Trump plan that you're talking about is expected to be discussed tomorrow in Riyadh among 5 states, including Jordan and Egypt. Qatar is also going to take part in that meeting. What can we expect from that meeting? How important is the conversations that are going to be had there in determining what the future of Palestinians in Gaza is going to look like?
I think it's very important. You've had both the U.S. Middle East envoy, Steve Witkoff, and the U.S. Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, say Trump has launched a debate, a discussion with his resettlement plan. We are happy to hear alternatives. We want to hear alternatives. Those alternatives are going to have to come from Arab states, whether that's as a result of tomorrow's meeting in Riyadh or more probable by an Arab summit to give it greater weight. That Arab plan is to basically come up with a formula for governance of Gaza once the war ends and the Israeli troops withdraw. That could very well involve some form of interim international arrangement under the auspices of the Palestine Authority involving Arab states. And it will have to involve a credible reconstruction plan that ensures that Palestinians are not moved out of the territory while the reconstruction takes place.
Okay, James Dorsey, thank you so much for being with me here on the NewsHour. I appreciate your time.